Got a radio show. Keep saying it. Can't stop. Man, oh man, oh man. What a journey it has been. I thank God for every single step of the way. I learned to thank him for the bad times too, because it taught me something. All the bad times, all the failures, they became valuable experiences in my life. Every time I failed, I learned a little bit more about getting up. Every time I was told no, it moved me one step closer to yes. It made me stronger. It toughened my skin. It made me learn how to deal with haters. It made me learn how to deal with people who don't have your best interests at heart. Man, ain't y'all all out there feeling me on this one right here. It teaches you who is who in your life. It shows you who you can depend on and who you can't. And at the end of the day, what it's taught me most of all my hardships in my life, and it's really about me and God. That is the one factor that has been never changed in my life. God has always been the same for me and for you and for all of us. His word is true. It don't waver. It don't shake. You can shape it, readjust it if you want to. It is really the way it's written. It really is. You have your version of it if you want to, but if you just read it the way it is, it's real clear. Ain't no loopholes in it. Every time you jump through a loophole, there's something over there written that counters that. So here's what I want to get to today. Listen to me. You got it within you. Oh, it's there. Just use it. Listen to me close. You got it within you. Oh, it's there. Just use it. If you hear me clearly, I'm really finna show you something this morning. You got it within you. Oh, it's there. Just use it. Steve, what you talking about? See, here's what's wrong with a lot of people. Here's what's stopping so many people. You keep looking. We keep looking for others to save us. We keep looking for someone else to rescue us. We always looking for some group of people or somebody to accept us. We keep looking for someone else's approval. We always looking for some group or somebody to deliver us. Somebody, some group of people to give us credibility. Somebody or some group of people who says we matter. We spend so much time right there. And when the cavalry don't come over the hill, when there ain't no saving and ain't no deliverance and you don't get accepted and don't nobody really come to save you and don't nobody vouching for you and giving you credibility, it throw you into something. Now you into this little state of, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, you got it within you. Oh, it's there. Just use it. You want to know what the real deal is, y'all? It's you and God, and it's the God in you. Man, I wish I could explain this right to you today. I want you to feel me on this right here. When you shake everything out the way, get rid of all your expectations of people, the relationship you thought was going to last forever that didn't make it, the child that you wanted to be this that turned out to be that, your friend you thought was your friend that stabbed you in the back, you found out they wasn't, the job you thought was going to keep you and you'd retire on, they done closed down, gave you a pink slip. All of this, man, the promise that somebody told you they was going to loan you this money, and on loan day, they say they ain't got it. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This money you thought was going to come through on this check, the check ain't there. Oh, man, how many disappointments in life can you get? You thought you had enough credit hours to graduate. You found out 2 weeks before you didn't, you can't graduate. Oh, listen, man, what's going to happen? Man, look at the disappointment in my life right now. But let me explain something to you. When you get rid of all of that, guess what you really got? You got God. That's the whole enchilada, baby. That's the ball of wax. That's the monkeys in the barrel. That's the bag of chips. Listen to me. If you got God, do you understand that that's sufficient? That that's all you need? Can you feel me now? You and God and the God in you is really what you need. Stop looking for all these outside sources for approval, to gain acceptance, to get credibility, somebody to save you, the cavalry coming over the hill. Why won't they recognize me? Why won't they give me closure? Why they fire me? Why they foreclosing on my house? Don't they know I'm laid off? When you get through with all of that whining, It's going to come down to you and God and the God in you. If God created man in his own image, God is a part of you. There is a piece of you that's godly. I don't care who you are. I don't care what mistake you made. The murderer that's sitting in jail today because of a moment in his life that he's now paying for has God in him. The biggest criminal, when he get through criminalizing or whatever you want to call it, he's sitting there by himself. There is a piece of God in him that lets him know this ain't the way. This wrong. You can love this money if you want to, but you out of line and you gonna pay. At the end of the day, when I get through on this microphone, on this TV, all these articles, when I get through with all of that, you know what it come down to? Because see, it ain't always been this way for me. You know, I've been trying to get here, trying to get there. Listen to me. It's been me and God, and it's been the God in me. When I woke up a few years back and I realized that's really what it was, it changed my whole life. It changed my whole life. Your whole life can get changed when you realize that it's really you and God and the God in you. Really. Man, people disappoint you. You argue with people. You fall out with people. You break up with people. You divorce people. You got people who you thought was friends. All of a sudden you find out they talking about. It's crazy out here. You been going, what's going on? What's really going on? But that's because guess what? You got all yours banked on them. When you gonna bank it on the one thing that you can count on? God's word ain't changed since we got here. It's solid. If you pray, believe, work hard, don't doubt, you'll get whatever you ask for. That's a fact. That ain't no rumor. There's people out here doing it every day. Now, if you ain't trying that, listen to me. You got it within you. Oh, it's there. You just got to use it. There is a weapon available to man called prayer. Use that. See, I look at my life, man, whenever I get a little shaky, I look back, oh, hey, man, I ain't really talked with him too much yesterday. Uh-oh, tighten up. I'm just telling you real. You got a better answer? I know what. My bad, Steve. No, Steve, I ain't winning because they ain't give me the loan. Oh, no, Steve, I ain't winning because she left me. He left me. I ain't winning, Steve, because I got stuck with these kids. I got a divorce. They fired me. They foreclosed on my home. That's why I ain't winning. You ain't winning because you ain't praying. You got to pray and believe and work. That's the key. Come on, man. You got it within you. Oh, it's there. You just got to use it. It's just you and God, and it's the God in you. And what y'all gonna do about that?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your undivided attention, please? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This show would be nothing without the following people I'm about to announce. But before I do that, let me make sure you got your tude right. We are talking about triple tude power, baby. The triple T's. If you get your tude right, listen to me. If you start your morning with gratitude, it will immediately affect your attitude, which has a direct correlation to your altitude. You got to get your tudes together, baby. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I sure am glad that I'm in it, man, because you don't have to be. That's a for sure. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Mississippi Monica, Junior, they call him Kill Space on the birth certificate, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy.
Yeah.
Junior,
Yeah.
What is it today, sir?
All right, let me ask you this, man. Speaking of twos, and you talk about gratitude all the time. Is it hard, is it a process to learn how to be grateful even when it ain't going your way?
Oh,
even
that's
when it ain't
absolutely.
going good?
You have to train yourself to do that. Mm-hmm. Because quite naturally, when it's not going good, you don't want to take the time to be grateful. You want to take the time to be woeful. You want to wallow in it a little bit. You want to go, oh, whoa, why me? Why me? Well, when you need the answer to that question is, why everybody? Because it happens to everybody. It ain't just you. And if you could wrap your mind around this thing called the process that you are going to have some ups and some downs, some lows and some highs. You're going to have some great days. You're going to have some days that ain't all that good. You're going to go through some stretches of time that's going to be extremely challenging, and you're going to go through some stretches of times that's your season. But all of those downs always lead to an up. So when you get down, be grateful because you know he's going to help you survive the down to get to the up. And he always does.
Man.
Now, if you are one of those people who choose to keep going back to the down moment, make reference to the down moment, make the down point always your lesson. You know, you always got to go back to that. Then you never get to enjoy the peaks because you keep going back down the hill. Every time God get ready to lift you back up on the peak, here you go. Oh, I remember that time, they did me wrong, and that's why I'm going to keep talking about all these people because they did me wrong. Well, ain't nobody doing nothing to you now. What about today? Ain't nobody doing nothing to you today. Have you thought for a moment that you ought to be grateful? But no, instead of being grateful, you get up, you get another opportunity, and you go back down the rabbit hole. Well, now God can't do nothing for that now. If he done got you past it and through it, you got to move on. Yes, gratitude on your low moments is nothing but thanking God for the blessing to come and for all he's done for you and brought you through. I hope I answered your question, but you asked me something I know about. Woo!
All right.
I ain't even got that wrote down nowhere. Huh? I came straight out the dome, and I got a big dome.
The question and the answer. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, the nephew is in the building with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
Lunchtime date. Lunchtime
Okay.
date. Let's go, Cat Diggity.
Hello? Hey, I'm trying to speak to Alan. Yeah, this is Alan. Who's this? Hey, Alan. Yo, this is Derek, man. Check this out, bro. You are Rachel's husband, right? Yeah, that's my baby. What's up? Something wrong? No. I work at this. Like I said, this is Derek, man. I work with your wife, Rachel. Right. You a supervisor or something? I mean, is this about work or something? I mean, she doing a good job and everything. She ain't about to get fired. No. Everything's straight, man. Ain't nothing wrong with the job. Everything's cool with the job. This right here, man, is what I noticed, man, and it just seems like every single day, while she's on her lunch break, it seems like you would call and then block up the whole hour of her lunch break, and actually, just be real, man. I'm just trying to come correct with you. It just seemed like you just cut in on all the time that I have with her. Well, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, hold up, homie, hold up, bro. Wait, what the are you doing at lunch with my lady, son? Like I say, we just spending time, doing lunchtime, but it just seems so rude, that rude. You okay? First of all, that's my lady. Okay, I can call her whenever the I feel like calling her. I pay for that phone bill. I bought that iPhone. I could get calling whenever I please. All right. Secondly, you ain't got no business being with a married woman alone at lunch. This ain't no date. Y'all supposed to be at work. No, we are at work. We like I say, we co-workers. But it seemed like half the whole time I'm sitting in front of her. We're supposed to be having lunch together, and she's talking to you the whole time. Okay, what's your name again, bro? My name's Derek. Derek. All right, Derek. You work at the same building now? Okay, you at work right now, huh? Yeah, I'm here at the job. Y'all work in the same floor? Cause I'm finna come see you. You team's about to jump off way different for you. Straight up. Okay, so dog, let me ask you something, man. What is the big deal? I'm just trying to. Okay, you act like you don't see her. You act like you don't see her when she get home. So why is it so important that you waste a whole hour of lunchtime holding her down? I ain't wasting my. I'm talking to my lady. Okay, you understand that? Why don't you go out there and get, and then you ain't got to worry about sitting up in front of my lady. That's my wife. I walk down the aisle with that. We got kids. We got a house. We take care of this. She helped me hold it down. And this, you ain't. It's like you who don't ever want to come in and do, but they got some always want to come in and somebody else's wife. And why don't you do this? Take this advice and see how it works for you. Go to club, church, library, grocery store, wherever the find your at, and you get you a chick. You date her for a minute. You court her for a minute. You romance her for a minute. That's what real men do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. That's how I got my Rachel. That's my heart. You trying to sit up there in front of lunch with her every day for the past year? I tell you what, bro. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow, but
soon you're going to see me. Me and you going to have none of this phone conversation. This is going to be a face-to-face.
Hey, dude. Hey, man,
what?
I ain't trying to come between y'all at all.
No,
dog.
you're not in that.
Okay, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to come between y'all. I'm just saying it's every day you calling, man. What do you want?
That's your wife supposed to talk to every day. That's what a real do. You don't know about that because you ain't no real. All you know about is trying to holler at some street. You don't know what it is to put in work like a real man do. To actually hold down a home, pay the bills, everything, the family, the kids, and fixing the yards and fences. And you don't know nothing about that. All you know about is being a roach. Wife can't even go to work without like you trying to step to her and don't make no sense. But that's okay. Like I promise you, I'm going to be there. You're going to see me, and I'm going to see you. You know, I tell you what, this is how this going to go. It may not be tonight, but it's definitely not going to go past tomorrow. Between now and then, you're going to see me, and I'm going to see you, and I can
hold on.
promise
Say,
you
what
that
what'd you say?
heard me. I will come see your by tomorrow, son. Me and you, Derek. That's your name, right? Derek.
My name is Derek, yes.
You going to always want to be all smiley face in my wife's face. I'm going to deal with Rachel when I see her. You can please believe that. Please believe that. Talk to her about her little friend at lunch and like that. How get my number anyway, man?
I got your number out of Rachel's phone, but that's beside the point, man.
You know about my phone, y'all ain't that cool. I ain't never heard of no Dereks before today, and all of a sudden you calling me talking about you was at lunch every day with my wife and you.
No, it's a friendly lunch date, is what it is.
Friendly, I know about how you is do friendly. I know about all that. You ain't fooling me. I know like you who prey on married women all the time because they like you. But that, like I said, it's going to change. Promise you.
Okay, Doug, here's what you don't know. What you don't know is Tommy be pushing up on her more than me.
Tommy, who the Tommy?
Tommy is always pushing up on her. Tommy the one you need to be worried about.
You and Tommy. Who the Tommy any?
Dog. Nephew Tommy, man, check this out. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Rachel, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, I can't believe y'all did this to me, man. Oh, man, I'm finna come down there for real.
You all right, man?
Man, I am now. I was finna, you don't know, I'm finna come burn that building down. You don't even know. Hey, all right, Pete, Tommy, this is my prediction. Somebody gonna you up. For real. Y'all, you play too much, man. Y'all tripping.
Hey, man, check it out. You got to tell me this, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Only the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Of course.
I'm going to ask him one more time. What do you want? Why is you
Ain't nobody calling that much.
What do you want so much?
Have lunch with your wife.
God, we can't have. Every time I'm sitting there watching her on the phone with you. What do you want, dog?
Tommy, she worries. He worries.
You worrisome, dog. What did you need to talk about?
You got papers on her. Isn't that enough?
Day in and day out. We can't have a lunch call. You call. What do you want, man?
We can't even have a meal.
In peace, though. In peace.
Right, Shirley.
All in the middle of my Caesar salad. Here you is. What do you want?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time to ask the CLO. This one is from Nadia in Tuscaloosa. Nadia writes, my college bestie and I fell out a year ago over my ex. They became the best of friends all of a sudden, and it bothered me. My husband saw her recently and asked what was really going on between us, and she told him. He's mad, thinking I still want my ex. How do I convince him that's not the case here?
Well, you know what, Nadia, you kind of messed it up because, you know, you and your college bestie fell out over your ex, but you got a husband. See, you saved that for last. So I don't see really what you give a damn what your ex do and your bestie, but when your bestie told your husband, now your husband going, well, damn, what you mad about that for? And he's correct. Find you something else to be mad about, Nadia.
Let that go.
Because that ain't it. That ain't it.
So how does she convince her husband that she doesn't still want her ex?
You know what? I'm through with this. I don't care what nobody do. I was more upset with my friend than anything because she knew if I want her to take on my feelings. I can't stand him. I want her to not stand him. And for her to be my friend and then all of a sudden that's what I'm upset about. I don't give a damn about him. That's facts.
Okay. All right. Okay. That part right there. All right. Here we go. Brielle.
You hate who I hate.
Yes.
Hate with me. Hate with me.
You don't cry with me. You don't know me like that.
Right. Brielle in Pensacola says, I called my husband's phone several times while he was down in our basement because I needed his help to flip our mattress. He said he missed my calls because his ringer is off. I noticed it's been off for a week, and he said it's his phone and not up for discussion. Why did he get so defensive and rude?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't talk about this phone.
What's he
We can't
doing
have
down
I
there?
don't know. He down there in the basement and the phone was off.
What's he doing?
You know,
down
is that where his man cave at? Maybe he was down there getting some peace. You upstairs
Some peace or
flipping
some
mattresses.
peace?
You know, you ain't said you wanted to do nothing with the mattress. You just needed some help flipping the mattress.
No, don't
Yeah.
try to.
Now all
don't
he
try to
interested in
twist
is
it.
flipping it on, flips on the mattress. Now you want him to come here and flip the damn mattress. I don't really know that he's doing nothing wrong. His phone is off, and
But
He at home.
Yeah,
But
no, yeah.
Steve, he said it's his phone and it's not up for discussion. You can't. I mean, really?
that was a stupid thing to say.
Yeah. That's
Just
what
say,
she
hey,
wants to
baby,
know.
I'm sorry. I've been cutting it off. I cut it on. I cut it back on. My bad. Sometimes I just don't want to hear it ring, you know, so I just cut it off. I was watching a game or something. I didn't want to be disturbed. That would have been your answer. But, dog, it's my phone.
Yeah.
It ain't up for discussion. But it is, though.
Oh, yes,
Why
it
is
is.
See,
Why
that's
discussing
what
it?
you don't. We discussing it now.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, she said, why did he get so defensive and rude?
It should have been his job to stop talking about that phone. Huh? He just got to stop talking about that phone.
Just turn the ring
Dog.
on.
Hey, we'll talk about
Yeah.
something. Don't talk about that phone.
Why she
How-
can't
or
just
how
come down
about
to the
this?
basement? Why we got to answer the phone? Why you just can't
Answer the
come down
call. Because
What
she's
do you
upstairs
want?
in the bedroom trying to flip the mattress.
Well, let me ask you a question, Tommy.
there? Yes.
Has someone ever called you that's in your house? Called you in your house?
Yes, they have, and it gets on my nerve. You know where I'm at.
And Tommy,
I'm
it
either
gets
on
on
this
my
patio-
nerves too.
Yes.
But when she called, I got to pick this phone up.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
But they don't
you-
never want
okay, this is
nothing.
really, okay.
But it don't matter what they don't want.
What you doing back there? I ain't doing nothing. I'm doing the same thing I've been doing. Watching TV. What? What is it?
Right, there you go.
We're moving on.
Man, I can't
This is
flip
gonna
no
be an
mattress no
argument
more.
at the
I'm not
house.
throwing my back
All right.
out behind it. Okay, go ahead.
That's why.
Anonymous in Flint says, I'm married, but I've been sexting with a man that's younger. I send him some nudes, and he said he wants me bare down there. So I went and got it waxed. I have never been completely bare before, so how do I explain this to my husband?
I have
People,
no
aren't you?
idea. I have no idea. I don't know what to
Nothing.
tell you. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know if you know what the latest is. It ain't really my business what you do down there. But I don't know how. You don't.
What,
I don't
what
know.
a husband gonna say, dog?
Oh, okay. Oh, we doing it like that now. Oh, we bear wrestling. It depends on how old he is. Because she say she texted sexy with a younger one, and he
Yeah.
want to see it down there. Now, obviously, y'all old because shaving ain't in y'all's manual of things to do. So, if you old people, it just, looks a little different, I would assume. I don't know what's going on down there no more like I used to. I used to know what the trends was. I don't really know trends no more. Yeah, you ain't seen but one in a while.
You out
know
that
what I mean?
game now.
Yeah, I don't really know about trends no more. So I don't know what they doing and what they ain't doing.
It's still the same. It's
No. When I was out there, it was the new thing was
Trend.
just, whipping clean,
Everything
clean and
changes.
sheen. Everything was, I was there for the change. I don't know if things have gone back or nothing like that.
Oh, my Lord.
I wish I could help you, but I don't know. Like I say, the trends. Yeah,
We
I
was
don't
there
really,
during the transition, though.
Yeah, I saw the transition, and I appreciated it, too. Because it just made things a lot more, presentable
Clearer.
and easy. It was lack of confusion. All this here, but that, don't want just
That's
was
funny.
different. I thank the Lord for it too. Glorify
That time in your life.
boy, God, that I lived.
you
From I must admit,
Uh-huh.
from growing up in segregation. To waxing, I just want to thank the Lord that I saw all the changes. I didn't have a cell phone until I was damn near 30. Thank you, Lord. I saw all the changes.
You are not going to civil rights this situation
Yeah,
right here.
that's what this is. So that's all I can say.
Segregation.
Yeah.
We'll march on this, though.
Yes, I done come across the bridge. I done 7 times around the Justice Center with Al Sharpton. I done all of this. There ain't no more.
Steve, this is crazy. Oh, my
I
God.
done sat down at the counter downtown at Kresge's with my
Let
mom.
me
and
go.
White
Get your
folks
hands
wouldn't
off
feed
me.
us. We set fire to the place. I was there for that. Yes, Lord.
You're not going
Thank
to
you,
do
Lord.
it.
I broke out of one day at Rose and Blooms and stole a green leather jacket. 4 sizes too big. Yeah, I did. Thank you. I was there for that.
Oversharing.
Well, I was there for
But
that
Tommy,
sexual
too.
revolution too. That change.
I saw the transition. Yes, I saw it.
Lord, that scared me at first. I didn't know what it was, but once
All
I
right.
realized, it was
Listen. Coming up,
beautiful.
sorry about that
Thank you,
to our
Jesus.
audience.
Just way
Coming up
more
at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right
Ooh,
after this.
this pretty.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve can tell you, when you first start traveling and you're doing the road, you don't have good luggage.
No, you
really
don't.
It's really cheap.
You don't have Samsonite.
No,
or nothing.
no, you don't have none of that. So, I mean, I got real
I
bag
had a
luggage.
Pearlman bag.
Oh, man, that was a good one.
Pearlman.
So I got real bag luggage. I'm at the baggage claim, and I see a shirt come around. I'm like, that looked like my shirt. And then I see some shoes. I got some shoes. My bag bust open, Steve, and all my stuff is coming around one at a time.
One at a time.
Oh, my God.
Hey, dog. Now you got to pick your stuff up one at a time.
That's so embarrassing,
Oh,
too.
it's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing.
You was the last one on the camera.
Last one, man.
Nephew, you
Okay,
said
sure.
you have one?
Yeah. So mine is just because I'm a germaphobe, but I have been at the bathroom urinal with too much stuff in my hand, and accidentally, you got your phone in your hand, your keys in your hand, you got too much in your hand. You need to be trying to put it somewhere. You don't want to lay it down, so you're
You
trying
can pee
to
with
go.
your phone in your hand.
You're trying to go. I have had my glasses in my hand and accidentally dropped them. And where did I drop them?
In the toilet.
Right in that damn urinal.
Wow. Did you get him out?
Yeah, he had to get them out.
He couldn't see.
Go ahead and
But
say
I'm
it,
gonna be able
Tommy.
to see nothing the rest of the
But
day.
ask that initial question.
Yeah, but I tell you what, though.
What?
I need both hands when I'm using the bathroom. I can't have nothing in mine. I'm sorry. Because I got to pull. I need both hands when I go to the bathroom. Tommy had his keys, a phone, glasses, everything is in his hand.
Sit down, Jay.
But with a water bottle, but when you dealing with as much as I'm dealing with, I got to have both hands. Because I'm in here, man.
You know
What
what?
do you do with your stuff?
No,
I
unless
gotta
I
do
want my
something
stuff on the floor, I got to have both.
Yeah, I need both hands.
Some got to
Because
go.
I got some handling.
Damn this phone.
So in the
Because just
ladies'
when I
room,
unzip my pants, I damn near tear myself.
because in the ladies' room, we have a hook
Just
for
trying to come
our.
out there.
We ain't got no hooks.
Yeah, we have a hook for our purse or
In
our
the
jacket,
stalls.
and in the ladies' room, we have all that.
Oh no, there's none of that at the stall.
We ain't got none of that in
I wasn't
there.
in the stall. I was at the stand-up urinal.
Yeah.
But you had one
with
hand.
his glasses, water bottle, and an iPhone as a key, and dropping stuff in the urinal. I don't know how I got to put all this stuff in my pocket. I gotta leave something on the sink or
Man.
something.
I damn near need a hammock around my neck, though.
I'm just overwhelming.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think you are.
I'll tell you right now, I can't have nothing in my hand.
No, I gotta have both.
Yeah, because I'm gonna fill up my hands. My hands gonna be busy.
One more time. What did Tommy have?
Tommy had his keys, a phone, eyeglasses, and a bottle of water. And just peed.
And a urinal. And his luggage.
And just peed.
Some M&M's, Butterfingers.
All this in your hand. How in the hell was you peeing?
I was peeing.
Got an iPhone charger.
A backpack.
Yeah. I had so much stuff in his hand.
A unicycle.
Some candy.
But it was my pee, so I'm sorry.
Just pee.
Yeah, that's a little bit much.
No problem.
Yes.
And he
Man,
up there.
I'd had to pee on everything.
And he was speaking to people next to him. How you doing?
I was multitasking.
Men do not do that well, Tommy. No, they don't.
Evidently not if I dropped the glasses.
Yeah, they
Hell
don't do
yeah.
that well.
Oh, you had too much stuff in your hand.
So what have we learned? What have we learned
I
with
can't
this story?
unzip my pants with nothing. Cause one big fella know it's time. I got to get busy, man.
So what have we learned?
We learned
Take two hands. That's what we learned.
Take two hands.
I know there's something to be gained from that
So
story.
we got his flight receipt.
Board pass. And all of it's dry.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Hey.
Sometimes it just takes two hands.
Yeah.
All right. That's what we learned.
That's what we
Yes.
learned.
I sure appreciate you telling that, Tommy.
They making people think I'm not blessed.
Yes,
No, you
sure
did
sound
that.
like
You did that.
You brought
You
this
said
up.
that.
Yeah.
I
But
just
I'm
wanted you
blessed
to.
though.
Yeah.
No. Not if you got all that stuff in your
Okay, yeah. Do we need to go over the story again?
No, we ain't
Let's
going
do it one
over
more
no
time.
And then you got little hands. I know we ain't did the little hand joke in a while. But you got all that stuff in your hand and you can pee.
That was actually a masterful feat. That's what that was. Oh, that's a masterful feat. Oh, man.
You guys.
Okay.
You guys.
So
you guys.
Shirley,
Yeah.
I think I missed something. One more time, Steve. What did he have in his hand? One
Tommy
more time.
I
had
already
his
told you
keys.
that.
Be quiet.
Tommy had his keys,
Yeah.
a boarding pass, a cell phone,
Check.
a bottle of water,
Check.
a phone charger,
Check.
and some candy.
And my glasses, boy.
And his glass.
Okay.
And some glass. And 8 M&Ms.
And what was he doing?
And he was just peeing. and he was holding his little boy hand. Stay right here, boy.
Oh, God, Tommy.
Trey, hold your
Jordan
hand.
with me now.
Tommy, you walked into that one, man.
I did. I peed right into it,
You
didn't
put right in
I?
that one,
I
man.
want to thank you, too, son.
Man.
All right. Okay. So, again, what have we learned?
It takes two hands.
Sometimes
You need both hands.
both your hands.
Yeah.
Thank you. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather receive unlimited text messages from Kanye West or Donald Trump for 10 days?
No, I want
Kanye or-
Kanye West
or
text.
Trump?
They were way more interested.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye.
Kanye.
Ye actually, man, is a good dude. He really is, man.
Yeah.
And Trump is actually a really bad dude. So yeah,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is easy.
yeah, he
to
really
decide.
is.
Yeah.
I think Ye needs a real friend that actually loves him, cares about him, and wants to protect him. And that means not agree with everything.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather lose all the money you earned this year, or would you rather lose all of the memories you gained this year?
Oh, to hell with the members.
Oh, I ain't got to remember a damn thing.
Hell with the members.
No.
We ain't taking none of these checks though. No.
Matter of fact, don't even ask me, do you remember?
I don't even understand.
Priceless. Memories are priceless, guys.
Well, that's priceless, but I'm gonna be trying to remember where the hell my money went to, though. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to remember why I was at work all them damn days. Now, you telling me you took all of it? What?
All the money you made this year. All of it.
Or all the memories?
All right. Would you
Take the
rather?
memories.
Well, let me see. You know,
Some
really,
great memories
technically,
this year.
technically,
Yeah,
I
technically.
really,
Memories are
honestly, I'd keep the memories. I can go make some more money.
Yeah.
You know, I could go. Really, I'd keep the memories because I can go. I can replace the money. I can make some money.
Wow, it's this year. I mean, my mama
Tommy,
turned
you had a
80.
good year this year.
My mama turned 80. My baby girl graduated from high school.
Yeah.
You'll never remember that again. That ain't
I gotta
really
have
worth
that in
the
my
money.
head. I gotta have that in my head.
All right.
See there.
Moving
I'm just
on.
broke with. I'm broke with that though, huh?
Just
even
for
pay.
1 year. All right. Would you rather be stuck in your house? Would you rather be stuck with your spouse in a tree house, or would you rather be stuck with your spouse in a tent on a rainy day? Tree house or tent on a rainy day?
You know what? Either way, I'm fine, cause it ain't no air conditioning in there, and she ain't got that thing on 60. I'm good. We in the treehouse or the tent. I don't care which one it is. We good.
it's
She
been
ain't
cold.
freezing. She ain't freezing me to death.
That's funny.
Junior?
Tent,
Why?
because rain is sexy. Rain is sexy.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be up in that treehouse with that rain. That tent. You got some problems on that.
All right,
ground.
guys, that's today's round of Would You Rather.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time for Comedy Roulette, guys. And, yeah. You want to explain it quickly, Jay?
All right, here we go. Comedy roulette. Very simple. Day after day, our comedy gets tested on this damn show. You ain't that funny. You ain't that brilliant. Well, we're going to show you how brilliant we are. We're going to take 5 subjects, put them on the wheel, spin the wheel. Where it stops, we're going to riff on it one at a time. Because we that damn funny.
That's what we is, Jay.
We all that damn funny.
I be wanting to know ahead of time though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't need to know the subject. Here we go.
I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go
All
ahead.
right. We'll see how funny you guys are.
We can
Okay.
do this.
Here go the topics. Number 1, girls with big heads.
Monica. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Number 2, bossy women.
Carla.
Shirley.
Whatever.
Right.
Number 3, high butt men.
Tommy.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Number 4, men with ugly wives.
Ooh.
I know somebody.
Number 5, old guys who live alone.
I like that.
Jay.
And then number 6, people who clown at funerals. Let's go, Kat.
Okay.
Spin the wheel,
Spin it,
please. Okay. It stopped on number 4, men with ugly wives. Let's see what you got, guys.
Easy,
Let's go.
easy.
Okay.
Very
Tell
easy. First of all, how do you tell a man that his wife is more manly than him? How do you say that to a man? How do you bring it up that your wife's hands look like gloves? How do you say that? How do you say, I don't mean no harm, but your wife's hands look like baseball mitts? I don't mean to be disrespectful. How do you bring that up? Huh?
You know, sometimes, Jay, you just got to tell a man, hey, man, I don't mean no harm, but I'm almost certain when your wife was born, the doctor slapped everybody. You know what I'm saying? The doctor just slapped everybody in the room. Feel me on this now.
I feel you, dog. I feel you. Tell what? I tell you what like this. This is how you know your wife ugly. When they start complimenting other body parts, they just bring up, hey, I really like them knees. Your wife got some really nice knees. Them ain't regular knees. Them knees is strong. What she be lifting? Dump trucks? What she do? What kind of work she do? She got some healthy ass knees.
When they say that raspy voice in your wife, does she smoke or has she always had that?
Oh, man.
Guys.
It's just telling the truth.
I don't know that I should do this route.
No, come on.
But I'm going to just give you some facts about men who have ugly wives.
What?
Fact number one.
Yeah.
Divorce rate is higher. It's just how you got to get out. As soon as they present you with papers, you're going to sign. Another thing I found out, a man with ugly wives, too many dudes got real fine wives, just sharp and in the gym. They usually overweight.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Men who have ugly wives, here's the biggest fact I think about men with ugly wives.
Okay.
Men hate the night.
Ugly strong at
We
night.
got
You
to
right
go
about
in
that.
here and get in this bed.
Let's just sit up here.
The only thing they hate more than the night is morning. If they wake up and look over there and she's still there.
And get
That's
mad.
the problem.
And get mad, yeah.
Men with ugly ass wives.
And get mad when you actually...
This heifer still here.
Yeah. I thought she would run away by now. Yeah.
Hey.
You go to the mall with her, you don't give a damn where she at.
No. Ain't nobody asked.
Hey,
Jay,
the
you
mall
wake
don't
up and
want
go,
her there.
I left all the damn doors unlocked. And she's still here.
She's supposed to do online shopping.
Yeah.
Once again, you guys nailed it. Once again. All right, that's it for Comedy Roulette. We'll be back with Nephew Tommy's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter, my subject is he really thinks I took advantage of him. He really thinks I took advantage of him. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, Neff?
You can't come back to church. You can't come back to church. All right, hey.
Thank you.
I understand you and the Lord got a relationship, but over here, you can't come back to this church, though. Come on, Cat, let's get it.
Hello.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach Sister Sharice Mayfield.
Who is this?
Deacon Bounds from the church.
Deacon who?
Bounds from the
From what? From our church?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
From here. Can you hear me good? This old phone don't work good.
Yeah, my phone okay.
Okay, that I called and the deacon board didn't have a meeting as well as Pastor and they didn't have a meeting and they come to the understanding that they're gonna ask you to not come to church right now because them boys of yours, Eric and James, being in jail the way they is, and want you to just I don't know if they're gonna suspend you from church right now, but they think it put a bad look on the church.
My kids being in jail put a bad look on the church.
Well, that's what they come up with. Now we didn't have a meeting with the deacon board and with Pastor Stokes.
I don't understand why y'all have a meeting about my kids in the church. What my kids got to do with the church?
Well, what we're trying to do is show a good example to the youth that we got there.
Okay, you can show a good example by me being there paying my tithes and offering.
Well, there's another thing that's been brought to our attention that we're going to be calling a lot of members about is people not paying the tithes the way they supposed to.
I pay my tithes. I don't know who told you that, Deacon Barnes. I don't even know, first of all, who you are, and I'm not trying to be mean to you. And I don't even understand how you even got my phone number.
Well, now
but I pay my tithes, I pay my offering. Go on your computer at the church, call your secretary or whoever.
Well, let me ask you this, Sister Mayfield. Do you pay your tithes according to what you make?
Yes, I do. Check the books.
Well. Now what it is, we can't check the books if we don't know exactly what you make. Is what I'm saying.
What I make is my business between me and Jesus. I give him his 10%, and that's all Mars Hill need to know.
I understand exactly where you're coming from, but now the main issue on the table is about these boys and being, disrupted the way they are. They don't want that to be to bleed over into the youth choir.
Wait a minute. First of all, I would appreciate if you would have Pastor to tell me this himself. And then second of all, if somebody kids is having trouble in the world or whatever, y'all supposed to pray for them, not put them at the church or they mama.
Well, we're gonna pray for, and we're gonna pray for you too. But we don't want this to shed over to the youth that we got that's doing good with this.
Well, I'm gonna keep coming. Y'all can't stop me from coming to the church. I'm gonna keep coming. So I don't know who you talking to, and you tell Pastor to call me himself and tell me I can't come to Hill, and you have nobody calling me telling me that I can't come to Hill. That is a free church.
I'm going to get the pastor called.
Well, you get the pastor to call me because you have no business calling me, telling me that I can't come to God's house.
Well, Sister Mayfield, I don't want you to get in no uproar with me.
Now, I'm not getting angry with nobody. I don't work 18, 16 hours today. I don't have time for nobody calling me, telling me that I can't come to a church that I pay my tithes and offering at. Not that I own the church. I pay my tithes because that's due to God. But y'all really making me upset by telling me I can't come there because of my kids in their troubles.
Well, Sister Mayfield, where was you this past Sunday? You wasn't there?
I wasn't at church because I had overslept. And why is that any of your business?
Now, there you go being in uproar with me again.
I don't know who this is. How could you call somebody about church business over the phone? This don't make sense.
Sister Mayfield. Hello?
Yeah.
One more thing. This nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you just got pranked. I got you.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. How you going? Sorry. But y'all bogus. Y'all is so bogus. I'm like, who is this guy? We talking about church business.
You know what I like about you, though?
What?
Ain't nobody gonna keep you out the Lord's house. You gonna show up and show out every Sunday.
Every Sunday I'm coming to church in the name of Jesus.
I know that's right, baby.
Well, thank you.
Hey, baby, let me ask you something. What's the baddest radio show in the land?
Now, do you even have to ask me that? The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
If I tell you can't come back, then you just can't come back. That's all it is.
Who are you?
They didn't like it, though.
Who are you to tell me?
I am the appointed person that calls and tell you when you can't come back. That's who I am.
The Lord.
I understand. And the Lord don't call you on this either. It's officials at the church. Okay? Y'all gonna start respecting these church officials, okay?
For real, Tommy, let me ask you this. Do they really put people out the church? Can you get put out the church?
Yeah, you can get put out the church.
You can't get put out of a church. Yeah, you can put out. Yeah.
Yes, you can. You come in here with that foolishness, they will ask you not to come back. You can get put out with the church.
Tommy, you're right. I don't even know why. My sister got put out. I don't even know why the hell I am. I'm crazy. I just thought about it. Boy, yeah, we can.
For what, Junior? For what?
My sister? Oh my gosh. My sister did too much at the church. You know, all that running down the hall, down the aisle screaming and everything. All that. They told her, your ass can't come back in no more.
But she got the Holy Ghost.
Not doing announcements.
Some
you don't
churches
get it doing
is
announcements.
excommunicated.
You don't get the spirit doing the announcement. Yeah, not doing announcements. You don't. No.
But see, this right here, this was about this lady and her boy's been in jail. That's so we don't want all that at the we don't want you mixing with the other kids with that. Okay? No, you're not coming up in here with that.
All right, nephew. Up next, Strawberry Letter subject. He really thinks I took advantage of him. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now, guys, for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Okay, what? Say
And
what?
Who is that?
Yeah.
No idea.
Take two, please.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you,
You ain't
sir.
like my little Billy D. You ain't like my little Billy D. Williams. Huh?
Oh,
Okay,
that's
it's
who
cool.
that was.
Oh, okay.
Now, you didn't hear that Colt 45. You didn't hear that?
There you go. There you go. Now that's the one. Yeah. All right. Thank you, nephew. Subject: he really thinks I took advantage of him. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm in my late 30s and I'm dating a man that I met at church. I found out that he talked to our pastor about me, and the pastor hinted that he might be ready to propose. I got excited and decided it was time to take our relationship to the next level, meaning it was time for sex. We had been together for 6 months and we were friends for 2 years before we started dating. We haven't had sex, but we sleep in the same bed a lot and I like to sleep in my underwear. I must admit that he is a strong-willed man because I look great in my underwear and I am irresistible. We have also taken a few showers together and again, he never made a move on me. He says, "You ain't right," or "You play too much," to let me know he's turned on by me. This past weekend, he stayed at my house and I slipped into some of my sexy lingerie before we went to bed. I told him that it was time for us to explore each other intimately, and he said that in due time we would. But when he laid next to me in the bed, his body said something else. I initiated some pregame activities and we had the most romantic, intimate experience ever. I was relieved and very happy afterward because I wanted to make sure he knew what he was doing in the bedroom. The next morning, he woke me up and said we needed to talk. He told me that I was too forward and I seduced him after he told me we needed to wait to have sex. Now the beautiful night I thought we had was ruined. He told me that he thought I was the one for him, but now he's not sure if we're compatible. I reminded him that he never said stop, and it takes two people to do what we did. Do you think I took advantage of him? Please help. All right, I don't necessarily think you took advantage of him. I think you took advantage of the situation. And I'm going to go here first. You mentioned a few things in the letter. You mentioned that first, you met him at church. Then you found out that he had talked to the pastor about you. And no matter how hard you've tried, he told you that you guys need to wait. And what this kind of says to me is that as unusual as this seems in these sexually promiscuous times, that this man is trying to do the right thing by God and not fornicate with you. I mean, I think he really wants to wait. He's told you that. He really wants to wait until marriage to have sex with you. You guys are playing with fire, though. I got to tell you that. He has accused you of being too forward and seducing him, but I don't understand what he thinks is going to happen if you guys are sleeping in the same bed, if you're showering together, and if you're wearing sexy underwear. I mean, all of that leads to sex, doesn't it? Yes, it does. You're right.
Damn near every time for me.
Every time, right? I mean, he's strong-willed. You're right about that, to be able to resist all of that most of the time. But that's why I think, that maybe he's trying to be right by God. You guys have just been together for about 6 months as a couple. So I think you need to talk more and find out what's going on with him before you push this any further. It sounds to me like, he might want to take it slow and make you his first lady one day. But right now, he's just not ready. Steve, that's what I think.
I see so much more in this letter.
Of course you do.
Yeah, let's go on. Let's not break this one down. Let's tear this one down.
Okay.
I'm in my late 30s. I'm dating a man I met at church. Found out he talked to your pastor about me, and the pastor hinted that he might be ready to propose. So now you got excited and decided it was time to take the relationship to the next level, meaning it was time for sex. Let's just review this right here. You're dating a man that you met at church. This man goes to the pastor, obviously says something to the pastor. Your pastor hints to you, this man might be ready to propose. You got excited, and then you decided it was time to have sex. What church y'all go to?
Exactly.
What did the pastor say? I want to know the conversation you and the pastor had. Right after that, you said, it's time to have some sex. This is a great church. Now, you had been together for 6 months, and y'all been friends for 2 years before y'all started dating, and you ain't had no sex. But we sleep in the same bed a lot, and I like to sleep in my underwear. I must admit that he's a strong-willed man because I look great in my underwear, and I'm irresistible. Now, one of these statements can't be true.
I knew you were going to go there. I knew he was going to go there.
One of these statements
right.
ain't no way in hell can be true.
And which one do you think?
You sleep in your underwear. You like sleep in your underwear. Okay, that's true.
Uh-huh.
I look great in my underwear, and I'm irresistible. But he sleep in the bed and he don't touch your ass. Some of these statements ain't true.
All right, we're going to have part 2 of Steve's response
You ain't
coming
that
up
damn fine, obviously.
at 23 minutes after the
Maybe
hour.
your ass is irresistible.
Today's Strawberry Letter subject, he really thinks I took advantage of him. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. He really thinks I took advantage of him. That's the subject.
Well, that ain't how I see it. You met dating a man at church, known him for 2 years. You found out that he went in there and talked to the pastor about you, and the pastor came back and told you he think he ready to propose. So right after the conversation with the pastor, y'all church members now, this your spiritual leader and shepherd, you just got through talking to him, and right after that conversation, you thought, it's time for us to have some sex. I don't know what the pastor said to you. I don't know what he said to the pastor, and I don't know what church this is, but I would be very interested in being a member. Just right off the dribble. Sounds like a church I could easily just go to if y'all
do whatever you
like
want.
Okay, we started dating. We haven't had sex, but we sleep in the same bed a lot. I like to sleep in my underwear. I must admit he's a strong-willed man because I look great in my underwear, and I am irresistible. Well. Somebody ain't stating all the damn facts.
Why are you harping on that?
I'm just letting you know. Now check this out. Oh, don't stop there. We've also taken a few showers together, and again, he never made a move on you. You just said you was irresistible.
Sound like he held hostage.
Now, unless you taking showers in that same underwear you sleeping in, I'm assuming y'all naked.
Yes. You know
And
it.
then he'll say to me, you ain't right. You play too much. To let me know he's turned on. Well, this past weekend, he stayed at your house. You slipped in some of your sexy lingerie before you went to bed. You told him it's time for us to explore each other intimately. And he said in due time we would.
Right.
But, excuse me. But when he laid next to me in the bed, his body said something else. I know it did. I know it
How
did.
could it not, right?
Because mine is screaming at this point. It's no longer talking. I'm hollering at myself. Steve! Say, man!
You're stupid.
Steve! You see what I'm down here doing? Steve! Steve!
Not the whistle blowing.
Yeah. Because he can whistle, you know.
Yeah.
He's Steve! But when he laid next to me in his bed, his body said something else. Then she initiated some pregame activities, and we had the most romantic, intimate experience ever. I was relieved and very happy afterwards because I wanted to make sure he knew what he was doing in the bedroom. This is a key line to what I'm about to get to. I wanted to make sure he knew what he was doing in the bedroom. The next morning, he woke me up and said, we need to talk. He told me I was too forward and I seduced him. After he told me we needed to wait to have sex. Now the beautiful night I thought I had was ruined. He told me he thought I was the one for him, but now he's not sure if we're compatible. All right, now let me tell you what happened.
What happened right here?
Shirley's absolutely correct. The dude was on some straight spiritual stuff. He thought he was getting something a little bit more wholesome, a little bit more pure than what he had last night. Because you was in there, you said, I wanted to make sure he knew what he was doing in the bedroom. Might as well put in parentheses, because I damn sure do. See, this is how I read these letters. I wanted to make sure he knew what he was doing in the bedroom, because parentheses, I damn sure do. And you showed him too, but you showed him too much. So now she in here just doing way too damn much.
Yes.
He can't even handle it. Oh, he performing, but you doing too damn much. You in here, you in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm in. Animal noises. What is a bear?
You just,
That's good,
what
but
is
it's
you doing?
scary, though.
What is you doing? You done scared the man.
Yes.
But
Now
she
you
was
too
making
damn much
that-
for him.
She was making a noise.
Wow.
The lady
Too
making
much.
them noise?
Yeah.
For
she
one
was.
man,
That's
but
right.
not enough for two. That gummit, who is you and what is she to you? You
Wow.
too damn much.
All right. You
He
heard
told
it.
me I thought I was the one for him, but now he ain't sure if you compatible.
Yeah.
I told him you didn't tell me to stop. Hell, he couldn't. You was too much.
He couldn't say stop.
You running in here playing tag by your damn self. Tag, I'm in.
All right.
You in the
thank you,
wrestling
Steve.
ring. You tagging, bringing yourself in the ring.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter.
Put a mask
Steve
on
Harvey.
and everything. He didn't know who you was.
At Steve Harvey FM on Instagram
I'm the
and
body
Facebook.
slammer.
Please check out the Strawberry Letter podcast too on demand.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, Steve Jr., J. Anthony Brown, today's comedy segment. What you got, Jay? Nicknames? What's
I
up?
got nicknames. We all went to school with people. We knew their nickname, and sometimes we didn't know their damn real name. But the
Right.
nickname, the nickname didn't match the personality.
Just
of
stay
the
with
per-
him.
It's still with them. For instance, we all knew somebody in school named Doll Baby. But what, Steve? They what?
But she don't look like a doll baby. Ain't look like a doll baby in years. In years.
I'm talking in years.
Yeah.
We-
baby.
We all went to school with somebody named Speedy. Speedy.
But his ass walk real slow. Jay, you do the beginning of all of them, and I'll add the color on it.
Okay, all right, here we go. How
So
about
what you
somebody
talking about, Jay?
We're talking about nicknames. Everybody
Yeah.
got somebody or know somebody that's got nicknames, but the nickname don't match the personality of them. How about somebody, their name is Smile, Steve, but what?
Smile. Ain't got a tooth in his head. Just sitting up there that's grinning, just all good.
Wrong for that. Smile.
Smiles.
Went to school with a person, his nickname for years, everybody called him Books.
Book stopped going to school in the 7th grade. Books ain't been to school since 7th grade.
Not matching at all.
Yeah. What y'all carrying them for? They call books, dog.
How about this one? Nickname, this their nickname, but they don't match the personality. Nickname is Slim.
Fat ass weighed 400 pounds. He was slim in junior high. He bedridden at 400.
Every Slim I know is heavy.
Every Slim I know. How about this one? Nickname. His nickname all through school was Cash Money.
Broke as hell.
The opposite.
Yeah.
I love this nickname.
And last but not least, anybody with Lil in front of their name ain't Lil at all. Lil anything.
No, because they started that in the 70s and 80s. Lil John, Lil Mike, Lil Bow Wow,
You Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. George Wallace got an aunt he called White Girl. Problem is, ain't nobody in his family light. He the lightest one. George Wallace lightest one of everybody in the family called him Red.
Red.
All right, thank you guys. Nicknames, I love it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, here's a question for you. Do you have a hiding place in your home to just have a few minutes alone? You know, I mean, everybody should have some place, some little getaway place that they can have some me time. For instance, some women like to have what they call a she shed or a small room that they can read in or just chill in. You know what? I love the bathroom. Men usually go into the garage or their man cave or the basement or someplace. Do you take an extended break in your home hiding place? Do you do it every day is the question? Or does your family know not to disturb you when you're in your favorite room or your hiding place? Come on, Steve. I know you take time for yourself.
Yeah,
You've
I do.
Always done that.
Yeah, I go to San Diego.
You leave the house?
Yeah, get the hell out. Can't follow me down now. Damn grandkids know how to use the elevator and everything. I'll be damn. I'm going to San Diego.
It's beautiful there.
I don't care if it is. It's just they not there.
Shirley, you got one?
Yeah, I will be in my bathroom for hours.
Okay.
Hours.
In the bathroom?
In the bath, because I have a TV in there and, you know, I do my makeup, you know, yeah. I don't mean the water closet.
You don't
let's
mean the
just say that.
toilet.
No,
Oh,
I don't mean that.
Most of my time. I spend most of my time in the bathroom.
No, not there. I just
On
mean
the
in the
bathroom.
outer part. Yeah, that's a separate little
With the
room.
bathroom. I got my TV right in front of the toilet and a computer.
Oh,
Now, that's how you go.
Yeah.
From now on, that's how you
I
go.
don't miss nothing because when I'm watching the game, I just get up and go on in the bathroom.
It's on the wall right in front of you. That's
Yeah.
fly. That's fly. I ain't done that one.
Up a little high where you can keep your head up. You don't want to look even. Keep your head up. Your digestive tract is more open.
Wow.
Just slightly above eye level.
Oversharing. What about you, Tommy?
I'm in my theater.
Oh,
I can get away from him in the theater.
Oh, did you hear that rich ass
Yeah.
statement? Did you hear that, Junior?
In the
Now
show.
you said a rich ass statement
There
and
you
I ain't
go.
say nothing.
That's
You
nice.
said my kids on my grandbaby's on the elevator. I ain't say nothing about your elevator in your house.
See,
I didn't
I ain't
say
even
it.
pay that no attention.
I know you
was
did.
Saying I was going to because I
San
can't go
San
up or
Diego.
down.
Go ahead, T.
You got a theater?
More
now?
rooms in this Chateau. I thought I had it limited.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
All right, well.
How
Hey,
y'all
Junior.
bypass his elevator on my theater?
Hey, Junior.
Huh?
Which one of your rooms in your house is your theater?
Yeah, let's hear from the poet.
Oh, I don't have none. A theater? What I had to do is take some drapes and put them on the side of the TV and make my ass a theater.
With the remote.
When I'm promoting that, if I'm going to make a theater. Hold on, y'all. Come out the kitchen. Them drapes going to catch you. If I'm going to make a theater. That Paul. Boy, that Chateau must be nice. I ain't been
Yeah,
yet, though.
me, I go to my theater.
What?
Early. It was. Never mind.
The what? The what?
Nothing. I can't say nothing.
How many seats in the theater,
I'm
Tommy?
not telling
There's so many they can't find him in there, Junior.
Shut up, Steve.
Woo, where's Daddy at in this here theater, girl? Go down front, see if he down there.
I said, go down to the theater. I better take my ass down to AMC.
Go look in the balcony, see if he up there. Daddy!
Man, dog,
You
what?
asked me where I go to get away. That's all I said.
Man.
Well, the Lord is still blessing.
He
That's all.
blessing you, man. I didn't even know you had a
yes.
theater, Tommy. I'm sitting up here talking to you like you ain't had one. I got to change how I talk to you.
How were you talking to him at first?
Like he ain't had no theater. Now he got a theater. I got to change how I talk to him. Now I'm Mr. Nephew now. Hey, Mr. Nephew, what time you go down to the theater?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
So, Steve, in case you don't make it to San Diego, what room in your home do you go to? Where do you go in your house?
I go all the way down to the basement.
What's down there, though?
Down there, just a little man cave I got.
Oh, okay. All right,
Big
Steve.
Oz.
All right, coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And we'll be back in 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
We'll be in the theater.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If your favorite part of vacation is getting on the plane, you're in luck. All right, engineers right now are working on what they call a flying hotel that will allow you to spend your whole vacation midair. Now, have you heard of this, Steve? Have you heard of anything like this?
They already got that, but go ahead.
See, I knew it. All right, a detailed mock-up shows a massive multi-level plane that could hold over 5,000 people and stay in the air for days, weeks, or even years at a time. The proposed is called a Sky Cruise. It hopes to have luxuries like several swimming pools, restaurants, and a shopping mall. It will be a nuclear-powered plane, so it won't need pilots, and it will be run entirely by computers. So, my question to you is, would you do this? Would you like to be 30,000 miles in the air for about a week?
Yeah,
30,000 feet in the air for about a week. And you say they already have it, Steve.
That's going to be hard on an airplane. I don't know how they're going to pull that off because the cabin pressure is not really good for you for that long. Those long flights, you do a lot of swelling in cabin pressure like that. I don't know how you're going to wear your compression socks at the swimming pool.
I'm gonna stick with the Bahamas.
They already
Not
hard
sexy.
to get off.
Not
You
sexy.
let it. They already hard to get on and off. You get them wet, you gonna have to cut them off. I'm not gonna be on a plane with no 5,000 damn people though.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather receive unlimited text messages from Kanye West or Donald Trump for 10 days?
No, I want Kanye West text. They were way more interesting.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah,
Kanye.
Yeah, actually, man, is a good dude. He really is, man.
Yeah.
And Trump is actually a really bad dude. So yeah, this is easy.
He
to
really
decide.
is.
Yeah.
I think Ye needs a real friend that actually loves him, cares about him, and wants to protect him. And that means not agree with everything.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather lose all the money you earned this year, or would you rather lose all of the memories you gained this year?
Oh, hell with the members.
Oh, I ain't got to remember a damn thing.
Hell with the members. We ain't taking none of these checks, though. No.
Matter of fact, don't even ask me, do you remember?
I don't even understand.
Priceless. Memories are priceless, guys.
Well, that's priceless, but I'm going to be trying to remember where the hell my money went to, though. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to remember why I was at work all them damn days. Now, you telling me you took all of it? What?
All the money you made this year. All of it.
Or all the memories?
All right. Would you rather?
Well, let me see. You know, really technically,
this year.
technically, I'd really honestly, I'd keep the memories. I can go make some more money.
Yeah.
You know, I could go. Really, I'd keep the memories because I can replace the money. I can get some, make some.
Wow, it's this year. I mean, my mama turned 80.
You had a good year this year.
My mama turned 80, and my baby girl graduated from high school.
Yeah.
You'll never remember that again. That
I
ain't
gotta
really
have
worth
it in
the
my
money.
head. I gotta have it in my head.
All right.
See there.
Moving
I'm just
on.
broke with. I'm broke with that though, huh?
Yeah.
Just
even
for
pay.
1 year. All right. Would you rather be stuck in your house? Would you rather be stuck with your spouse in a tree house, or would you rather be stuck with your spouse in a tent on a rainy day? Tree house or tent on a rainy day?
You know what? Either way, I'm fine, because there ain't no air conditioning there, and she ain't got that thing on 60. I'm good. We either in the treehouse or the tent. I don't care which one it is. We good. She ain't freezing me to death.
That's funny.
Junior?
Tent.
Why?
Because rain is sexy. Rain is sexy.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna be up in that treehouse with that rain. That tent. You got some problems on that.
All right, guys, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after, it's our last break of the day. And we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we go. Last break of the day. It's been a good day, Steve. Teach us something on the way out, Steve.
Well, you get those people out of your circle. Get them away from you. It's okay. I say this over and over and over, but I can't tell you how many toxic relationships are in your life that's making your life toxic, and you sitting up in